Testing. All right, we should be back. Audio is good. Muted Mickles, yeah. Seems like I always figure out how to mess up the audio at some point to start off these streams, but we should be good now. Let's see. Awesome. All right, cool. Good to see everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. One Eye Willie, good to see you. Loafer Punk, good to see you. RPM, Silver Days, Kawaii Girl, Taylor. Hope everyone's doing well. Harbinger, good to see you, brother. Appreciate the insight, Harbinger. Great stuff. Was so much fun around XRP. What do you even say to people that say it's dead? In my opinion, nothing's going to happen until after this lawsuit is completely over. Yeah, I don't know. It's always funny to me because like the XRP community in my eyes has always been like the biggest, most passionate, strongest community out there. So it's always funny to me when people say like, oh, the XRP's dead. The XRP ledger's dead. The opposite seems true. Guys, thank you to everyone joining here nice and early. Make sure to smash that like button. It's going to get as many people in here as possible. Yeah, the best thing to do is not to focus on short-term price, but I do think things are really starting to look pretty solid. The equity market seems to be rebounding pretty nicely today after we had a couple days of selling, and I think this is going to take a lot of pressure off the cryptocurrency market. We also have the Ethereum ETF. It sounds like that should be launching fairly soon. That's going to be very good for ultimately just getting some excitement back in the market. We saw what happened when the Bitcoin ETF was launched. I think this is going to be huge for the market in general, just getting more momentum. Mikkel, you think this year's election will make an impact on price? Yeah, I mean, if Trump gets elected, I don't see how it wouldn't be good for the cryptocurrency market. Regardless of your political views, Trump is running his campaign on being pro-crypto, and the Biden administration ran their campaign on being anti-crypto, right? So I don't think we have to get into politics to be able to analyze that one political party, or at least the head of that political party has been anti-crypto, and the head of the other political party potentially would be pro-crypto. So in my eyes, yeah, it would be good for price to get Trump in there. It would also be good for price if the Democrats would just switch their opinion. It was so funny. I was talking to my dad last night, and I was just over at my parents' place for dinner, and we were kind of talking about the political landscape and how it's going to impact crypto. And he made a point that I've made on the channel a lot, which I thought was so funny. He's like, there really isn't an anti-crypto voter. He's like, the only people you really have coming out to vote is the pro-cryptocurrency voter. There's no such thing as an anti-cryptocurrency voter. So I thought it was so interesting because obviously Elizabeth Warren, Gary Gensler have kind of run this campaign on being anti-crypto, but there's no anti-crypto voter. So you're running a campaign to no one. I think overall they'll be forced to pivot, and it's just going to depend on if they can convince people that the pivot actually happened, and they can regain trust for the cryptocurrency ecosystem. Right now, it doesn't seem like they're doing enough to do that. So remember that Dan Jr. connection to BYN Mellon. Dan Jr., Don Jr.? Stuart Alderati has some serious connections to BNY Mellon also. Guys, make sure to keep smashing the like button, share the stream. Let's get as many people in here as possible. I'm going to throw up some charts real quick. Take a look at this recovery on Bitcoin. It's kind of wild. So Bitcoin had a pretty big recovery here. If you guys were in the stream yesterday, I'll give Taylor some props. If you guys were in the stream yesterday, you'd know Taylor was saying that he was watching the 58K level. And if we take a look at where Bitcoin kind of bottomed out here, exactly 58K. So shout out to Taylor. Yep, at the same exact time. There he goes. Taylor had his eyes on that 58K level. and was able to come in and make a great call there. So very interesting. Halls Balls, good to see you, brother. Always love having you here. Strong Mountain, great to have you. Adam. Harlan, good to see you. DRM, good to see you, brother. Lunatics, good to see you. Sackham, what up, brother? Good to have you. Darren Naples, as always, good to see you. So yeah, we had a really nice bounce here on Bitcoin. And now I think what we really are just looking to see Bitcoin do is kind of hopefully just kind of trend off this bottom support and kind of move back up into this range. That'd be really, really good to see. Nicholas, good to see you, brother. When do I think Judge Torres will make her movement? Unfortunately, I'm normally terrible at short-term calls. Well, aren't we all, Taylor? Aren't we all? Making short-term calls is tough, and people don't normally end up getting those correct over the long term. But hey, you get a couple right, and it's a good feeling. So Bitcoin's obviously still kind of just consolidating at this previous high, and we're just waiting for Bitcoin to kind of finish its consolidation here before ultimately making its next move upward. And obviously, we're hoping that next move upward takes a large swath of the market with it, including an asset like XRP. Nicholas says, when do I predict Judge Torres will make her decision? Get into that right now, Nicholas. Don't you worry. This is a chart we've been watching for a while on the channel. I would have liked or preferred to get the Bitstamp chart up here, but we'll just roll with this for now. We'll go to the weekly. So we want to see XRP pop back in with this, within this thing, and then I think Judge Torres will make her decision at the end of this, maybe August. I think optimistic would be if I said July, but I'm thinking August, September. Judge Torres will make her decision. So towards the end of this. Heike, good to see you. I think I have that right. Heike. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Timing the market, not timing the market. Repeat to myself 1,000 times as I call options that go up in flames. That's so funny, Taylor. Oh, awesome. I got it. Awesome. Yeah, so what we really want to see is XRP just work its way back within this symmetrical triangle, get back inside of here. I know it looks a little broken right now, but it looked broken here as well, and it got sucked back up. It looked broken here. It got sucked back up. I wouldn't be surprised if this weekly candle is able to pull itself back within here. And then towards the end of this symmetrical triangle, we ultimately get that decision in the case. So not too much longer. Hopefully late summer, we get that decision. Ed, good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Always love having you here. Harbinger says, would love for her to allow them to continue using ODL. Harbinger, I can almost guarantee she will. So let me show you how her decision is going to be structured. And also, guys, if you're over on X, make sure to drop a like on the stream and a retweet. A retweet would be awesome. Only 148 people on X right now, so make sure you're sharing the stream. And if you're over on YouTube, just drop a like. Super, super helpful. Let's get this thing over 100 likes ASAP so we can get some more people watching these live streams and get everyone educated about XRP. So let me just draw this out for you quick on why I think ODL is going to be perfectly fine. ODL, we'll call it 1.0, which is Ripple's ODL product that went through the case. Judge Torres said that ODL 1.0 had issues with it, right? So what Ripple did was they created ODL 2.0. And what Judge Torres is just going to say is like, this ODL 2.0 is not part of the case. So she's just not going to make a determination on it. She's going to say, okay, you're not doing ODL 1.0 anymore. Good. You're not violating the rules anymore. But ODL 2.0, that's a completely different issue, and that's not in front of me in the case. So she's just not going to rule, which means there's no issues with it, right? She's just going to say, hey, this is not something that's being dealt with in this court case. So in my opinion, that means no issues with it. And I think she's going to be perfectly fine moving forward with the fact that Ripple pays a retroactive fine. And that's the biggest issue with the SEC. The SEC can only litigate based on past products. They can't stop Ripple from doing things in the future, because even if the SEC chose to bring Ripple back to court for ODL 2.0, Ripple would just come out with ODL 3.0, and then the SEC would need years of discovery more to go after that. So the SEC can only litigate retroactively, not proactively, and therefore it's really hard for them to keep up with someone like Ripple, who can just constantly change their product to be able to not be affected by the judge's case. I can't see how Torres, with her nuanced decisions throughout this entire case, wouldn't be able to understand and parse out these ODL contracts are set up with no profits and losses. Can't be hard. Yeah, I agree, Taylor. So the bullish case for us is for Judge Torres to actually say, hey, ODL 2.0 is allowed or does not violate the contracts. But actually talking to Fred Rispoli, he thinks it's more likely that she's just going to say, this issue is not in front of me. Like, this case was brought to me on ODL 1.0. We determined that there was contracts in there that were securities. ODL 2.0 is not part of this case. So Taylor, while I 100% agree with you, I'm relaying what I believe is to be the worst case scenario, which is that she just does not comment on ODL 2.0. I don't think there is any way that she calls ODL 2.0 a security. So hopefully that makes sense. I still believe it's a very good outcome. An even better outcome would be if she specifically said ODL 2.0. That is not a securities transaction, but I don't think we'll get that. Interesting. That wouldn't be great because it would require a new litigation. Well, it would require the SEC to re-sue Ripple, which they're never going to do. So it wouldn't really require new litigation. It would just give the SEC the option to sue Ripple again, which is never going to happen. The SEC very rarely, if ever, sues a company back to back. So I'm not too worried about it. She could do it in dicta, Taylor. And like I said, like a lot of these attorneys have been wrong so many times, not saying they're bad, but just like TA, right? Like trying to predict what a judge is going to do. You're just guessing at the end of the day. So, I mean, the good news is like, I don't think her not commenting on it, Taylor, is necessarily bad. In my opinion, the bullish scenario is that ODL 2.0 will not be a securities transaction. And that should give Ripple all they need to operate properly and not have to worry about this going forward. Someone asked when Brad Garlinghouse said the case was going to end. Brad Garlinghouse said the case was going to end at the same time we're forecasting up here, at the end of the summer, early fall. So August, September. Who knows? Maybe Judge Torres rules sooner. James Metal Law Man, he said he thought the case could end in July. So there's a lot of different predictions out there. I don't think the case is going to settle unless Judge Torres makes a ruling and Ripple and the SEC get together and settle based on her ruling. But I don't think there's going to be a settlement before her ruling. I think she is going to rule. Mikkel found out about German BTC sales in 2013. The German state of Saxony confiscated 50,000 Bitcoin from movie 2K to all sales for the German government last few weeks. Okay, so a lot of selling pressure from that confiscation. Appreciate that. Always good to have some context on where some of the selling pressure might be coming from. I mean, ultimately, to me, it's just kind of like this quick liquidation. That these kind of things don't scare me really. It just looks to me obviously like you had some selling pressure, but it immediately got scooped back up pretty quickly. So I think Bitcoin looks pretty good here. I think ultimately we're probably going to make a push back up to these highs, and that's going to be really good for price of altcoins. Sorry, guys. I have a bad cord on my microphone. But hopefully I won't hit it for the rest of this and can be good. Apologies for that. Should be back. All right. Thank you, Silver Days. Thank you. Check the news real quick. See if anything's going on there. Gucci. Let's take a look at the news. Looks like there's anti-Tether things going around the White House right now. Look at this. They're hanging them on all the doors. Anti-Tether corruption things. Murdoch, good to see you, brother. Always love having you here, as always. Hey, Mikkel, I read could be false that there will come a time where Ripple will buy back retail-owned XRP. What are your thoughts on this? I mean, Ripple technically is already buying back retail XRP. Like, Ripple already buys XRP off exchanges. So is it possible that Ripple buys XRP off the exchanges more in the future? Yeah, 100%. Is there ever going to be a position where Ripple is like emailing you asking for your XRP? No, I don't think so, right? I don't think that's really the case. So yeah, Ripple already buys retail XRP. They buy it off exchanges. And I don't anticipate that stopping. If Ripple needs XRP, they're going to continue to do so. So, you know, it's kind of funny, right? Because there's a lot of people who go around saying Ripple's never going to buy your XRP. That's just wild speculation. Well, Ripple kind of already does buy your XRP. They buy off retail exchanges. But are you ever going to get an email from Brad Garlinghouse saying, hey, it's Brad from Ripple. I'm looking to pay you $100 for your XRP? No, that's probably I apologize, guys. I have no idea why this is happening so much. No idea why this is happening so much, but I'll keep the I'll keep the audio up on the other screen so that I have a view on it. So this time I should be able to catch it very quickly. Sorry about the audio. Jeez. It's thank you, STM Surge. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I got the monitor going now, so hopefully I should be able to catch it sooner, but apologize for that. It is very annoying to deal with some of the aspects of YouTube, and part of running the sound through YouTube, I have to run it through this other app to make the sound good, and then my mic is like Solana. Oh, that's the comment of the day right there. That's the comment of the day. Crypto Clay, that's so funny. STM, man, thank you so much, brother. Really appreciate that donation. Big time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that's a great comment by Crypto Clay as well. Darn the hiccups in this free content. That's good. That's good. I never promised the most technologically advanced streams here. It is crazy because I guess my mic is just unplugging itself. So hopefully it's a cord issue, not a mic issue, but it's remedied fairly easily. I have the dashboard up now, so I'll just monitor it. Guys, make sure to keep smashing the like button. 221 people over on YouTube. Let's get past 150 likes. All you have to do is exit out of the live chat. Take 2 seconds, go like the stream. It's super helpful. It's my own version of ads. It's my own version of ads. See what else we got here. Anything in the news? Are you on YouTube Premium now, Taylor? See, I never used YouTube Premium because I just used an ad blocker that blocked all the ads on YouTube forever. And then they banned it. So now you can't use the ad blockers on YouTube right now anymore. Oh, yeah, Taylor, I feel you. All right, well. Just double checking the news quick. It seems like most of the news is dominated by Julian Assange right now for good reason. NVIDIA up nicely. Yeah, we can take a look at some other stuff real quick. Let's take a look at some other stuff. Take a look at the dollar. We'll take a look at NVIDIA. Oh, big wick down on the dollar right now. Oh, because I'm on the minute chart. Duh. Oh, God, what was I drawing? See, I lost audio there again, and now I haven't monitored, so I was able to catch it before everyone noticed. So now I'm on it. Now I'm the audio hawk. If this wire gets touched, I have to instantly restart the audio. Oh, Metal Law Man and Caitlin Long. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Appreciate the insight there, Taylor. Appreciate the insight. Fantastic. So the dollar is kind of just hanging out up here, still showing a lot of strength. Obviously, we would love to see the dollar get under this moving average, but I think we need rate cuts to happen for that to happen. You need a Joe Rogan mic. I've got 7 of them. I'll send you one for free. If you're serious, Brad, I would love to get one. I don't even know what a Joe Rogan mic is. What's a Joe Rogan mic? I have to look it up now. Joe Rogan. Oh, okay. Yeah, that looks way better than my mic. You're serious? Yo, thank you, brother. DM me. Would really appreciate that. Okay. If why do you have so many? I mean, not to question it. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate that. Shoot me a DM, and would really appreciate that. Thank you. That's a nice microphone. Thank you. That's incredible. Shoot me a DM on X, Brad. Oh, sick. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate that. That's very generous of you. Incredible. Thank you. Let's see what else we got. I know NVIDIA is a hot topic. And what's NVIDIA up right now? Okay, so NVIDIA recovering pretty nicely here on the day. I know Tesla was having a pretty good day too. Let's take a look at that real quick. Kind of just hanging out. For those of you who don't know, I'm a large Tesla shareholder as well. I'm kind of waiting for Tesla to catch up to the rest of the market and make a move upward like this, but see how that goes. Let's see. All right, cool. Coinbase is one me and Taylor have been watching for a while. Looks like Coinbase has a nice little recovery going. From its IPO wick, too, Coinbase is kind of crazy. It was up to 400 on IPO, and I think it gets back there. Yeah, Brad, you're a king. Thanks, brother. Thank you. Robinhood is another one I watched closely. Oh, boy. Apparently, I scribbled all over this. Yeah, so Robinhood is one of my favorites. Robinhood has some nice momentum behind it right now. And Robinhood is still relatively low. It hit $85 on its IPO, and it's trading at $20 right now. Hopefully we have XP Market jump back in here. They had a little technical difficulties on their platform, and I think they were just cleaning up a lot of PR from that event. But they cleaned it up really well. So would love to get XP Market back in these chats. It was awesome having him here day in and day out. Oh, One-Eyed Willie says Matt Gaetz presented a bill that allows people to pay their taxes with Bitcoin. It was funny. I was actually at Consensus, and I had a bet with someone on how long it would take before you could actually pay taxes in crypto. And they were saying like 15 to 20 years. And I was like, look, the government just wants to get money. So if you can allow people to pay with Bitcoin, they're going to do it. Going to be funny at the end of the year when all these crypto proxies have doubled and Bitcoin is 6 digits and all the fear in the market is forgotten. Oh, I completely agree. John, I love this. I'm either making a killing on XP Market or I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, that's so funny. John, why don't you give us some insight, man? What do you got going on XP Market? Give us some alpha, brother. I hope it's September already. Guys, I know how easy it is to think like that, but just enjoy the ride. Just enjoy the ride. You never want to wish for time to go by, but I understand the feeling. Yeah, no, XP Market's great. I know they had that one issue with their initial launch pad, but in my opinion, they cleaned that up in the appropriate way. So, I think they did a great job there. Token rankings. John, what were you doing, John, that allowed you to generate that XRP? That could give us a better idea. Because, look, me and Harbinger were talking about this yesterday, and I don't want to give away Harbinger what Harbinger is doing just because he DM'd me. But look, here's how you can make XRP. Here's how you can make XRP in the automated market maker. And we talked about this yesterday. If you have asset X, Y, Z. Yeah, if you're in the MAG XRP pool, you're making XRP for sure. Yeah, if you're in the MAG XRP pool, you're making XRP for sure. Okay, let me explain why this is the case. No, audio should be fine. Audio is fine, right? It should be good. I don't have any audio issues on my side. So, okay. Let me show you why this works. Let me show you why people in the MAG XRP pool are making a lot of XRP right now. Okay, cool. MAG XRP pool, right? MAG XRP. Let me just explain this so people understand. $1,000 in MAG. $1,000. $1,000 in XRP. Okay. As the price of MAG goes up, so I'll do P for price of MAG goes up. In order to compensate for the price of MAG going up, you need more XRP tokens in that pool to compensate the value because the price of XRP has remained neutral. So if the price of XRP is going up if the price of MAG is going up against XRP, then you get more tokens in that pool to account for it. So because MAG is appreciating against XRP, you are actually getting more XRP tokens in the pool. Now, your amount of MAG tokens, so A for amount of tokens of MAG is actually going down. So you're losing ownership of MAG and instead gaining ownership in XRP. So that's why people are getting massive amounts of XRP. They're actually losing MAG token and gaining XRP token. So yes, exactly. So it's actually beneficial when XRP's price drops because that means you get more XRP tokens, which is one of the reasons why me personally, I haven't stepped into the automated market maker yet. Because if you had a scenario in which XRP was appreciating faster than the asset on the other side, so if XRP was rapidly appreciating, you would lose a lot of XRP. So Oh, XP Market. Good to see you, brother. Great to have you. Great to have you. I was helping explain the impermanent loss, or maybe the impermanent gain in this case, for people in the XRP to MAG pool. So it seems like a lot of people. See, John, that's the thing. You have to understand that a lot of this is going to be short-term speculation on where these tokens are going to go. Oh, Harbinger, I'm glad this helped. I'm glad this helped. Now, I'll just run back through this real quick in a different way just to help people really understand. I believe the best way to look at it is in a stable coin. So if you have a $1 stable coin, and let's say you have $1,000 in that stable coin, and you have that paired against $1,000 in XRP, and the price of XRP goes up, say the price of XRP goes up 2x. Well, now you have $2,000 in this pool, right? Which doesn't equal the stablecoin value. So you actually need the amount of XRP you have to get cut in half. So that's impermanent loss. Now you're going to have impermanent gain too, right? And that's what's happening in the MAG example. In the MAG example, this over here is not a stable coin. This is an asset that's going up faster than XRP, and therefore the underlying XRP in the pool, rather than getting cut in half, has to go up, say 2x. And that's why people are making XRP in the pool. Now, just to be very, very clear, one of the reasons why I've been slightly worried about getting in the automated market maker to a certain degree is because I believe we're likely around the corner from XRP going up in a rapid fashion. This means if I have XRP in a pool that's paired against something that XRP is going up faster than, then my amount of XRP that I'm holding will actually go down and I'll lose XRP. So for me, I would rather be in a position where I'm getting into one of these pools when XRP was about to go down. Because then if XRP was about to go down against an asset in the pool, then the amount of XRP I would hold in the pool would actually go up. So even though the price is dropping, I am gaining exposure to XRP by the price dropping, and I'm actually getting more XRP. So I know this concept can be a little complex, but this is why people have been making money in the XRP to MAG pool, because if we take a look at what's happening to the price of MAG, I think the best way to look at this on XP Market is probably on the DEX itself. Yeah, if we take a look at the price of MAG, it has been appreciating rapidly. So pairing it with a stable coin could be a way to DCA out, but you will definitely experience a lot of impermanent loss when you pair XRP with a stable coin. Harbinger only in one direction though, right? You'll only experience impermanent loss is if the price of XRP is going up. But if the price is going down, you'll actually have a lot of impermanent gain. So, like I said, if XRP tanks when you're paired against a stable coin, then your XRP position is actually going to increase. So, XRP against a stable coin going into a bear market can actually be a very good strategy to accumulate XRP while at the same time being able to actually earn on those trading fees. Oh, this is actually one of my favorite comments. Yeah, you're right, Harbinger. It would sell off the stable coin. You would lose the stable coin to get XRP, but ultimately your XRP position is increasing as you get the trading fees rather than the other way around. Cool. Exactly. Yep. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Eleanor Terra just released some damning news on Tether. Let's go over to it. Appreciate the update. You guys know whenever there's breaking news, you've got to let me know. You've got to let me know. Okay, we talked about this briefly. You're so right. I know. I do need something like that. You're so right. Mikkel, can you go over the benefits for institutions to tokenize their assets in AMM pools? For sure. For sure. We will get to that in 1 minute. Strong Mountain, is there anything else other than this? Only 144 likes. Guys, make sure to smash the like button. Make sure to smash the like button. Let's get over 200. XP Market, thank you, brother. Brad, if you send your username here, I can just follow you. Guys, if you just got gifted a membership from XP Market. Oh, Strong Mountain, don't worry about it, brother. Appreciate you sharing the news. Yeah, right now there seems to be a massive campaign going on inside the White House to essentially get Tether banned. So that's a big deal for sure. Yeah, Brad, if you share your X account here, I can follow you and then you won't have to wait. Let's listen to this real quick.
Warren and her influence is so thoroughly repudiated, and people realize down here how cancerous she is for the future of the progressive movement and Democratic Party, that you're never going to knock her from her seat in Massachusetts. But if you hurt every single one of her friends in the process in November, that's about as good as it's going to get. And that, that's, I think, good for all of us. Yeah. Warren and her influence is so thoroughly repudiated. And
cool, Brad, I just shot you a follow. So hopefully that should solve the issue. Back to Taylor, what were you saying? Why would institutions, or what's the benefit of institutions tokenizing their assets in the automated market maker? Great question. So the biggest benefit of an institution being able to tokenize their assets in an automated market maker is, well, first of all, being able to put their liquidity into essentially be able to make markets and earn fees on their assets. So if an institution is able to tokenize, say, asset X in an automated market maker, and they are the issuer of that asset, they can pair that against something like XRP, and now that institution can essentially get fees based off facilitating that market. So the institution can now tokenize assets and actually put them in an automated market maker and earn fees off public liquidity for providing those assets. Obviously, another benefit of just tokenizing assets in general is it's far more efficient. It's far more compliant. There's a lot more things you can do with a tokenized asset in comparison to a normal asset. So say you tokenized asset X, which is a stock, and then you're actually able to take asset X, which is normally a stock that you can't control, and actually use that in, say, DeFi. This is something that's never been done before, right? It's never been possible. So now you have a tokenized asset X that you're actually able to use in DeFi, which is a stock that you typically wouldn't be able to. But you can also take asset X and hold it in something like an automated market maker to create liquidity between that asset and XRP. And now by putting it in an automated market maker, you have a situation where this stock that might typically not be liquid to other assets, right? Stocks are typically only liquid to stocks and treasuries and brokerages. But now in an automated market maker, you could have it essentially liquid to many different assets. So it creates a deeper web of connectivity with the assets. So there's a lot of different reasons why tokenizing assets actually give it a lot more attributes. And in my opinion, being able to put the asset in an automated market maker, while an interesting and cool benefit, is only a small piece of all the things that happen when you're able to tokenize an asset. So tokenizing an asset just really opens up a large swath of abilities that you've really never been able to do with assets before. Automated market makers are certainly one of them, but I think it's going to be a long list. Oh, it's so important to understand, especially with the amount BlackRock and a lot of other large institutions are talking about tokenization of assets. I mean, it has never been more obvious that tokenization of assets is coming in a massive way. It's really just when, not if anymore. And that's really exciting. That's very, very exciting and massive to long-term utility of this ecosystem. The other big thing is an automated market maker is a public marketplace. A lot of these institutions are going to have private marketplaces. So public marketplaces are going to be massive and critical. And to be able to actually leverage public markets like an automated market maker, public marketplaces, that's going to be a massive innovation when paired with private marketplaces. So a large institution like Charles Schwab will have their own private marketplace, but they'll also need the public marketplace to facilitate liquidity on that end. They get public retail liquidity? Exactly. Jack says, hey, buddy, I hope you and the missus and that beautiful beard are keeping well. Thank you so much, Jack. Appreciate that so much, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, there was a comment I wanted to get to earlier. Dang. Bitcoin Candy says, tip of the day, sell your XRP and invest in other assets. Don't get left behind. That's such a good comment, and I'll show you why. I hope you're still on, Bitcoin Candy, because you're not going to like what I'm about to show you. You're not going to like what I'm about to show you. What we're going to do is we're going to compare XRP against Bitcoin in the last bull run. So Bitcoin Andy, I hope this isn't too triggering for you, but what you can see is when you compare the bottom of the last bear market to the top of the most recent bull market, XRP actually outperformed Bitcoin in terms of an ROI. So, you know, I just want to be clear here. The XRP didn't actually miss the last bull run, right? XRP actually outperformed something like Bitcoin. So, I always think it's funny when people say like, oh, I hope XRP doesn't miss another bull run. The only reason why people think that XRP even missed a bull run is because of this. If you take a look at what XRP did against Bitcoin in the first bull run, so the last two bull runs right now, XRP has outperformed Bitcoin. In the last two bull runs, XRP actually completely outperformed. And XRP outperformed so much in 2018, it created this massive parabolic spike that was hard for XRP to break back above last bull run. So people think, oh, XRP didn't make a new all-time high. That means it must have it must have underperformed. But when you take a look at through from the bottom, it actually outperformed things like Bitcoin. It just didn't break its previous all-time high. So very important to understand. And Bitcoin Andy, don't you worry about it, brother. You're fully allowed to troll on this channel. That's always allowed, but I'm always allowed to troll back as well. So appreciate you being a good sport about it. And appreciate that, Brad. I'll make sure to check that out as soon as this stream is over. And I'll say thank you one more time to you because that's very generous and I appreciate it. Taylor, I think people would look at the market completely differently if we didn't have this wick. So if we just had, rather than XRP doing all this, just XRP topping at whatever price this is right here, and we didn't have this massive wick, and this is what the market looked like people would look at XRP completely differently. They would say, oh, XRP went on a massive run last bull market. It broke its all-time high. Everyone would be all hyped up. It's just because we had this massive liquidity wick come in. It like freaked everyone out and no one got it. So un momento. I'm getting emails. Cool. Nothing pressing. Exactly. Yeah. And then everyone's like, oh, the masses think it's never getting back to all-time highs. Look, I love this chart. This is my favorite chart, this XRP against Bitcoin chart. Look at this, guys. Look at how scary this is. Bitcoin outperforming XRP by 1,000%. 1,000%, right? Can everyone see this? XRP down here, Bitcoin outperforming by 1,200%. Let's see how long it takes XRP to catch back up. Ready? 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 days and XRP is now outperforming Bitcoin. Like, I don't know what to tell people, right? I don't know what to tell people. Like, that's how XRP can move. And if you're going to tell me, right, like that volatility is hard for you and that volatility is scary and you don't want to participate in that volatility, I totally understand that, right? Like, trust me, like I understand this volatility is not meant for everyone. But to think that XRP is not going to move because it lagged Bitcoin for a couple weeks or months, right? To me, that's not really a selling argument. Chadwick, thank you so much for the gifted membership, brother. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Oh, Molly says she misses her green star. Yeah, so guys, that's the biggest thing here, right? Like everyone talks about, is XRP going to miss another bull market? And, I understand the sentiment, but where was the bull market? That's always what I want to know. What bull market did it miss, right? Because if you just look at the charts, it's like XRP was fully there. It fully outperformed Bitcoin when you go. No, I should still have audio. Bitcoin Andy, interesting. All right, we'll take a look at BTC XRP to BTC for you, Bitcoin Andy. Thank you, Silver Days. Thank you, brother. Awesome. Glad everyone can hear me. With the amount of audio issues we had early on, it's nice to know that things are Getting pulled together here. All right, so still potential bottoming here on XRP to BTC. I've showed this a million times on the channel, but we'll show it real quick here. For those of you who don't know, this is XRP against Bitcoin. Every single time, this has been the local bottom for XRP against Bitcoin, and we're there right now. We're there right now. So this is what Bitcoin Andy is saying made him purchase XRP in replacement for Bitcoin. Now, I want to make it clear, guys, it's very possible that XRP comes down and does one last spike down here before bottoming, right? I'm not predicting that we're at the bottom. I'm just trying to show you we are very, very close to this level. If we take a look at back here, it looked like we might have bottomed here on XRP to Bitcoin. Ultimately, we created one last low before ripping. So I'm not saying we're at the bottom at this given moment. I'm just saying we're in a position where the bottom could be any day, and the bottom might already be, and we might just not know it. And it also could be that the bottom is going to be in a couple weeks from now, and then we bottom. So, yep, Bitcoin Andy, that's exactly how I look at it, brother. That's exactly how I look at it. But like long term, guys, you don't have to see a genius. You don't have to be a genius to see the overall cycle here, right? You have XRP up against Bitcoin, down, up, down, up, down, and then hopefully another big up. So very clear and obvious cycle taking place there. Check the news real quick. Brad Mills, I got your DM, brother. So as soon as this is over, I'll respond. Thank you. I'm just going to scroll through the news real quick, guys, and see if there's anything I want to cover before ultimately I wrap this up. Hong Kong Monetary Authority is talking about the automated market maker. Guys, the automated market maker has been skyrocketing recently, and we don't even have what will be the biggest asset in the automated market maker live yet. We don't even have the biggest asset that will be in the automated market maker live yet, which is RLUSD. That's not even in here yet. Just wait for what happens when that goes live. True. That's funny, man. Oh. Oh, yeah, man. I got out of the car live streams just before I would have melted in there. I would have melted in the car if I was doing car live streams for the past couple weeks. So, true that, man. True that. Yeah, no, even my house right now is a little hot, but better than nothing. All right, guys. Well, it doesn't look like there's anything else really to cover at the moment. Appreciate you guys all coming. I know recently things have been a little slow in this space, but I always like to tell people whenever you have a couple slow weeks, it's normally followed up by something fairly explosive. So to me, it just lets me know we're probably right around the corner from something very exciting. Guys, thank you so much for coming. Huge shout out to STM Surge. Big time for that donation. Thank you so much, brother. XP Market, we really appreciate you showing up. Thank you for the gifted memberships. And then Chadwick as well. Thank you, brother. Really appreciate you here. Guys, thank you so much for coming. And for now, Mikkel out.